Yo, what it do? Yeah.
over Labor Day weekend.
I found these concerts in Brooklyn, New York during the Friday, August 31st weekend.
Big City already knows that Labor Day weekend begins August 31st, so that he shows some concert in that period of time. That's good. Let's try another date. How about the first weekend in October?
Found these concerts in Brooklyn, New York during the Friday, October 5th weekend.
Hmm. Thank you. So Big City, remember
Shout out to the
that we
folks in
are
the
talking
building. What it
about
do?
concerts in Brooklyn. That means that I don't need to repeat myself. This is what I mean by more conversational. Being conversational is good, but that's not enough. When you talk to your close friends, they already know who you are, what you like. Big City won't replace your best friend, I hope, but it is designed to do similar things. For example, I need good restaurants in New York.
Here are some restaurants in New York, New York.
Voila! Bixby knows that I like French food, so it listed a French restaurant at the top. Let's check it out. It looks great. There's wine and cheese, and also some Belgian food as well. I want to make a reservation, so let me press the button at the bottom.
Should I make the reservation?
As you can see, BCB has already filled in the number of people in my party and the reservation time based on my previous bookings. All I have to do is tap the reserve table button.
Reservation details sent to email.
That's it. This is what I mean by more personal.
And to the folks watching, man, write me in the comments,
by the
man. We're
way,
gonna chit
I
chat in
also
the
want you to
comments.
know
I'm
how to get there,
halfway
so let's
focused.
press the navigate button here.
Good to see y'all again too.
So 23 minutes, not too far from here. Great. So I can do that.
What y'all think about the phone so far, man?
Now, some of you might have noticed that even though I look for concert tickets or reserve table, I never actually said the words Ticketmaster or Yelp.
Said I should have been there.
I haven't installed those yet.
Stay tuned,
yet,
man. We got something
this
good in
is
store.
brand new Note 9. It just worked. This is what I mean by more useful. You can go pause. Cut. So we are working with many partners to build a seamless integration into Bixby. This means that users can access many of their favorite services in a snap. For our partners, they can reach out many more potential users. You may have also noticed that Bixby works with Google Maps. That's right. We are working with Google to make sure Bixby works well with some of their key services. And of course, if you say, hey Google, to your Note 9, Google Assistant will be there for you. But this is an unpacked event, so let me try one more example of how Bixby works. I need a ride to JFK.
Uh-oh.
Fare for this ride will be
Okay, there we go.
$49.11. Ready to
That's
request
dope.
a ride?
You can clap.
That's dope. I'm gonna clap for that. Cause I use my Bixby all the time and they told me my fare right there.
With just 6
That's
words
what's up.
and an Uber card, I can order a car to the airport. I never have to open an app, explain myself, or fill in the details. This is power of conversational, personal, and useful Bixby.
Hey, I see you. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Kaya. I'm gonna say
All the
Kaya.
experiences you've seen here today
Keeping that Note 8. Look,
because of
still keeping my Note 8, man.
Thank you.
Look, I'm gonna make a video on Bixby. Probably shoes what it do. I'm gonna make a video on Bixby. Probably my next video is gonna be that. Because if you're not using Bixby, you ain't getting the benefit of this phone, man. Just being honest with you, this is a power house.
you've seen what Bixby can do on Note 9. But what if everything I just showed you was brought inside your home? Well, today, for the first time, we are unveiling a brand new product that brings together Bixby,
What they got?
amazing sound, and elegant design.
Speakers. They bringing a
Are
smart
you
home
ready?
speaker. I'm about to get this. I'm getting this. That
Listen.
smart home speaker. What? Come on now. Come on now. Put Amazon, put Google, put them all to shame. Show me what you got, baby. Show me what you got, baby. Let's get it. I can't even hide the excitement right now. I cannot hide. Okay, shut up.
Play music.
I sample that beat so quick. It looked like one of them songs. I mean that JBL Harman Kardon. They from the stunt. Give me what I've been waiting for, Samsung. Go ahead. Oh, and it's 360 sound. Yep. All AKG on them. Come on now. Come on now. Cute little piece of technology. Look like some futuristic stuff going on, man. I ain't gonna bust it open for him. Look like a fancy wine glass or something. Covered in cloth. Alien wine glass.
All the sound you just heard came from these 160 Galaxy homes.
I wish I was there. Oh, they got them all linked. See, that's the benefit of these, man. I got a couple of the other ones, the R series.
When we designed this speaker, we set out to deliver high quality sound. Thankfully, with the AKG, every aspect of Galaxy Home is engineered to make your music sound amazing. It has elegant circular form factor with 6-meter high range speakers that send the sound in every direction.
I love that.
And it has a subwoofer that provides deep, rich bass as well. And with the Harman's natural sound processing, you get a realistic surround sound experience that feels like you are right in the middle of a live concert. We've also integrated Harman sound steer technologies, which detects your location and optimize sound based on where you are in the room. Just say, dope. Hi Bixby, sound steer, and the music is directed right at you.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
As I mentioned before, the Galaxy Home also has Bixby and the SmartThings Hub built right in. So it gives you instant access to the largest open ecosystem of smart devices using only your voice. So it is as easy saying, hi Bixby. The Galaxy Home also has 8 microphones for far-field voice recognition. They'll pick up that voice command from clear across room. This is just a first look at this amazing speaker. We are excited to share more details about it soon.
Money is leaving already. Look, I'm in my head like, yo. I'm in my head like, I wonder if it's going to connect to my R5 and my M3.
Galaxy Home is perfect example of how we are expanding our ecosystem of intelligent devices. We are also expanding services, as I showed you earlier. These expansions are only possible with a scalable AI platform, which is Bixby. And we will be sharing a lot more about our vision and the detailed technology behind it at the Samsung Developer Conference. I really, really hope to see you all there. Thank you. And now, please welcome back to the stage, Drew Blackard.
He said his name hilarious, man. Waiting for the S10 next year. Yeah, man, the S10. Only reason I like the S series is because they show you what the notes
As
don't
you
have.
just heard,
But the S is dope. I need that pen though.
Key part of our vision to integrate all of our devices into a unified, open ecosystem. There are a lot of smart devices in our lives these days, and we at Samsung have always believed that all your devices, whether you carry them in your pocket, wear them on your wrist, or install them in your home, should work together effortlessly to bring you one continuous experience. As you heard from DJ at the beginning of the show, that's the promise of the Samsung ecosystem. And we work every day to deliver on that promise. How are we making this all happen? By infusing our ecosystem and all the devices within it with intelligence. Take the Galaxy Home, for example. As you just heard from Jisoo, it's a powerful speaker with Bixby built right in. But even the best speaker isn't worth much if you don't have access to great music. More than any other art form, music touches every moment of our lives. It's a huge part of my life. I have a playlist for my morning run, my evening commute, and just about everything in between. Of course, the days of listening to music on just one device are long over. Today, half of all millennials are listening to music on as many as 3 different devices. And too often, those devices, they don't work so well together. That's why we're dedicated to making music available wherever you are, whatever you're doing, at home and on the go.
It's a big goal, again.
And we knew we couldn't do it alone. So we started searching for a new music partner to join us on this mission. A partner who's committed, like us, to helping you access just about any song you want, to keep track of the artists you love, and to discover new music tailored perfectly to your tastes. We had to make sure that they share our values and are committed long-term to helping people enjoy music in new ways. Lucky for us, and more importantly, lucky for you, we found the perfect fit. We are so excited to introduce our go-to music partner for our multi-device ecosystem. A meaningful long-term commitment to help consumers discover and enjoy music in ways that have never before been possible.
It's gotta be good. They've been trying to build their own for too long. They've been trying to build their own, and they're like, look, man, we give up. You know what I'm saying? They had the Music Hub, they had Milk Music. I knew it was Spotify. Now what they gonna give me, man? Give me a free subscription or something. Give me a free subscription.
Thank you, everyone. It's really great to be here at Unpacked. When we created Spotify, we had a simple goal. It was to make music accessible to everyone while supporting the artists who created it. And since then, we changed how the industry works. We made it easier than ever for people to discover new music and for artists to find and connect directly with their fans while also getting compensated for their work. We examined how people use Spotify, and we know that listeners stream different kinds of music at different times, in different places, and most importantly, on different devices. And we think music should be easy to access on all of your devices. And we want it to be as seamless to switch from one device to another. So the partnership we're announcing with Samsung today is a true cross-platform listening experience. You know, Samsung makes devices for every aspect of our lives. It's really everything from smartphones and TVs to tablets, speakers, watches, and even refrigerators. And we have designed Spotify to deliver personalized music to consumers around the world, wherever they are, and on as many devices as possible. It's a really great fit. And to show us how it all works together, let's bring back Drew.
Thanks, Daniel. As we were just talking about, I'm always listening to music on the way home from work. It's usually a Spotify playlist. Last week on my Discover Weekly, this song came on. It's a good one. So I'm driving home, When I get home,
look like that's his
go
jam.
into the living room, watch some TV. So a prompt will come up automatically.
Oh, that speaker's a good size. I was wondering what that size was on that speaker. That's dope. That's perfect.
And
Like
all I
a
have
big,
to
look
do
like
is
a chalice
hit
with
one
no
button,
stem
push
on it.
that right in the living room TV.
That's smooth. That's like how I do with my YouTube.
Sounds great.
So the same
beautiful
way.
speed. But when I get home from work, usually I'm pretty hungry. Maybe I want to go to the kitchen, cook up some dinner. Good thing I've got a Galaxy Home in the kitchen. So all I have to do is hit play on the Galaxy Home.
Perfect.
So the music
Yeah, that's
follows
perfect.
me wherever I go.
That's
It's
perfect.
one seamless interaction. Back to you, Daniel.
Simple.
Yeah. Thank you,
You
Drew.
look perfect.
So today,
Gotta test
Spotify
it, though.
becomes part of the setup
Yeah,
experience
that
on
Galaxy
Samsung
Home, I'm
device
getting it.
from the very beginning.
It's over with.
So for example,
Not even a
when
question.
someone buys a phone, the user can easily discover
about
the
like
Spotify
300.
app on Samsung's Smart Switch.
300
And
easy.
soon, Samsung Smart TV users will be able to link their Spotify and Samsung accounts through the SmartThings app. It's really a new level of integration that will allow Spotify to be easily accessible and discoverable on Samsung devices. But this isn't just for phones. Spotify is also on Samsung TVs and launching on Galaxy Home speakers. And soon, you'll be able to control Spotify through Bixby, and will also be integrated in Samsung Music. So this will really allow listeners to receive recommendations from Spotify, discover new playlists.
Man, where my free 3-month subscription? Where my year subscription at, man?
And our
Yeah, I just
partnership
upped
will
it.
make discovering new music feel easier than ever before. Fans can quickly access music on Spotify and then move their music seamlessly between devices. And as we move forward with this partnership, we believe this out-of-the-box experience will only become more frictionless. And in the future, we envision deeply integrated Spotify experiences on Samsung devices. And we're talking about hundreds of millions of devices. So at Spotify, we're really excited about what we're launching now and what we'll be able to develop with Samsung in the future. Thank you. Thanks, DJ.
Oh man, I still got.
We're
I
very
toned it down.
excited, of course, to do this partnership.
Super excited.
Thank
Hey,
you.
get off my stage, man. You don't understand that Korean city. Go leave the stage, man.
With Spotify, Samsung Galaxy users will now be able to enjoy seamless music experiences across all our devices. We are super excited about today's announcement, and it's just the start of things to come. As I said earlier, we love create the new note.
I love how this
And I
man
want to
talk. It's
express
hilarious.
my heartfelt appreciation to the Samsung team here in the US and all the Samsung teams around the world who helped make this great new product possible.
Mhm.
Thank you.
So I used 2 phones, man. Oh man, this is a straight. It wasn't my
The
decision.
opportunity
But yeah, I
to
got
make
2
the
phones. My
world's
Note
most advanced
8
smartphone
and
even
we
more
still on that
powerful,
Note 7,
even
man.
more innovative.
That's what we streaming off of
I
all
can't
day.
wait to see how we use it in ways we never imagined to achieve more than we ever thought possible. So I'm excited for now that the
Gotta get up out of here. That's Slinky, by the way.
will be available
This man think he own the house.
August 24th.
I hate cats, but he different, man. He different.
But
Holiday
our
Evolution, what they do?
commitment goes beyond the most advanced
See, told you run the
powerful
house.
smartphone. We believe
Think he do.
the future of connected devices and seamless experiences begins here and begins now. From the speakers for your home, to the watch on your wrist, to the music you listen to, and the phone that powers your life. everything you will see here today is a step forward into an open and connected world of experiences powerful enough to keep up with you. You inspire us to push through barriers, make the note better every year. It's not easy every year, frankly speaking.
Yeah, you gotta wipe the sweat off. I see you.
So let me end by saying
Making
you.
great again. That's what they gotta do. Making great again. Sorry, Poppy Shoes. We're not even talking about politics. This is just the truth. This is great.
There is
Gotta make great again.
no one like you. And there's nothing like the North. Thank you.
Yo, why they unpacks be so lackluster now, man? I mean, I guess this was cool. My favorite unpack ever was I don't know if y'all remember that the Galaxy S4 unpack, man. I'm talking about they ran through 8,000 features. Hold on, man, let's get it right. Yeah, they ran through like 8,000 features. It does this, it does that, it does this. Pedometer, boom, boom, bam, bing, bing, blow, all of this stuff, man. And now it's just, this is the phone. Here's a little bit. But on the flip side, what's dope about that is that gives all you reviewers in tech world, you know what I mean, the opportunity to break this phone down and introduce them yourself, not attraction comes to you. That's a nice gift, Samsung. We appreciate it. I can't say me because have I been too busy to do tech and all this stuff like this? All this stuff like this, I can't even talk right now. But have I been too busy? I don't know, man. I've been taking the time to do other things though. A lot of other things. Like I have not posted nothing on here. Thanks for not unsubscribing. And shout out to the folks that say they're gonna oh, this is where it gets dope. They bring out all the stuff and let you go ahead and rock with the phones and stuff. But chat, so what y'all doing, man? Let's talk. Talk to me in the comments, man. Are y'all waiting for the 10? The S10? Or y'all rocking with this Note? Now see, a Note person gonna tell you straight up, I need that Note in my life. If you have the Note and you're not a Note person, you probably gonna wait for the 10. Especially if you have a Note 8. You know what I'm saying? It's just give it some time. You know what I'm saying? That down payment to be lower, or not that down payment, but the money you put down to be more, so you know the cost to buy out to be cheaper. You know, it's a lot of reasons as to why somebody would wait. And there's a lot of big things they got in store for that S10. Like I want that fingerprint scanner under the screen. And the reason being is because I absolutely love this. The fingerprint scanner in the back. Like most people don't even like it. Like I love the fingerprint scanner in the back because I hold my phone just like this now. I don't ever have to reposition my hand. You know what I mean? So like when I'm holding it, boom, my fingerprint scanner is there. Boom, I got Bixby right there. It's like a perfect combo, man. What did they just add in here? Hold on. Let me see something. Handling stuff on my other YouTube channel. Yeah, my other YouTube channel is crazy. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Team front scanner. Yeah, I do, and she's right. I love the back scanner, but there is one big downside of the back scanner. And to be honest, I'm gonna just stop using the all of that eventually. Now that I'm thinking about it, because I came to this conclusion the other day. But the reason why the back scanner sucks is because when my phone is sitting down, you know what I'm saying? There are settings you can do to where you certain places you can hit this, you can have the home unlock. Like, you know, mine does that there, but in other places it doesn't necessarily do that. So I gotta pick the phone up or I gotta punch in my reverse password. Now, the way that I'm probably gonna do this from here on out is direction lock. If y'all don't know about direction lock, just go into your settings and then just search for direction lock, and it allows you to like swipe a little pattern, but not like and all the other stuff. It's just a couple directions. You can do left, right, up, down. You know what I'm saying? Well, gotta do 6. So left, right, up, down, or whatever you want to do. Down, up, up, down. Whatever you want to do is just you quit, you in there. And the reason why I really, really love it is because I guess with Samsung they say Yeah, it's okay, it's on the back because we give you the eyeball scanner on the front. So all you gotta do is just look at your phone and you in it. And I'm like, I don't want it to be that easy to get in my phone. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want it to be that easy to get into my phone. And I don't want my fingerprint. Like, I don't want it to be that easy to get into my phone whether I just gotta look at it or I just gotta touch it. Nah, man, you gotta know this password because I ain't telling. You know what I'm saying? And it's different because most people, they be hiding it from their significant others. She know my passwords. You know what I mean? Like, yo, and her fingers in there. So it's like, yo, that's not what it's about. It's about other things. You know what I mean? Like, we might be putting in work, offices, wherever we at. You know what I'm saying? We might be in a different state in the hotel room. I might be just staying with somebody, just kicking it because we travel. You know what I mean? So I might just be kicking it. Somebody want to see what's in my phone or whatever. They just touch my finger. I'm not rocking with that. Or they just flip my little eyelid, and I'm not rocking with that, man. Not doing it. Not doing it. But yeah. What y'all doing, man? Y'all rocking with that note? Or y'all or y'all gonna get that S10? Or y'all just good with what you got and you ain't worry about nothing? And shout out to Catwoman in the stream. You know what I'm saying? Team Front Scanner, I see you. Excuse me. Whew. Yeah. Both. I tell you right now, I'm getting it. 1, because they're gonna give it to me. 2, because I'm gonna buy one. And for those who are buying them, what colors you like? I'm looking at that black. I mean, that blue was kind of dope, but whatever that was, but I didn't like that yellow. I didn't like that yellow, like, it could have been gold or something. Gold with the blue. Like, I mean, it do look kind of gold, but it looked too yellowy. Like, it looked like this. Like, I need a front scanner because when I'm at work and I want to low key check my phone. I don't gotta flip it. Yep, I already know. Need that speaker. I need that. You know what? To be honest, and it's crazy to say this because I love that note, man. Always love the note. But I want that speaker more than anything that I saw. And I'm explaining to you why. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Oh. And y'all forgive me because I got so much tech that I haven't reviewed. But I've had this thing for the longest. I love it. As you can see, it is a Samsung. It's the Samsung R5. It's their big speaker. It's their biggest R series speaker, which is what gives you that 360 sound. You know what I'm saying? Like, you hear the sound from all around. It don't matter. We be in the living room, wherever it's at. It's not like one side hears, it's not like, one side hears better than the other side. But one reason why I really want that, get this stupid crap off my phone, man. Uh-oh. Just pop up off my screen, man. Matter of fact, let me triple check. We here live. We here live. Come on. I don't know. Yeah, we still in there. Beautiful. All right, got it out the way. Lovely. Sure. All right, anyway, so yeah, man. Thanks for the comments, man. Stupid pop-up. But yeah, man, this speaker is the truth. It's the truth. And I got it for a crazy discount too, man. Actually cheaper than what's on here. But anyway, yeah, man. So reason why I love it, you can hear the sound everywhere. It's loud, got crazy bass on it. It's not the best I ever heard. And you know what I'm saying? The way that this speaker works, like usually them, if you listen to like unmixed music or just music that's just too loud, the speakers will bust themselves. Like the lows will bust the speaker, and then you hear that rattling from there on out. I mix music a lot. I do all these different things. I listen to underground people stuff just to give them ideas, this, that, and the third. And consult with him about it, and the music is mostly trash. Like the sounds, like the mix is trash, and that has busted almost every speaker I had. This right here, on the other hand, it's like it suppresses that bass to prolong the life of the speaker. So if they still doing what they do with this type of speaker as far as the technology goes, puts it into that, adds that dope feature where you can steer the sound. Like I love steering the sound. I was like, man, I wish they could just take all this little stuff and just push it right towards me. That'd be dope. And then they did that stuff. So that's cool. They got that on there. And then you incorporated Bixby. Beautiful. Beautiful. So yeah, I'm highly interested in that speaker. And I think it looks better than this. You know what I'm saying? This look like, I don't know what this look like, but sound really good. And yeah, and then supposedly you can link these things, man. Like, cause I linked this with my M3. It's a different one. It shoots out like a reverse U or something. But yeah, man. Yeah. I don't know how long I'm gonna stay up on here. It was very good seeing all of y'all, man. It's some stuff that's in the works. So just don't unsubscribe, and then you'll get the notification. Or just might as well hit the bell while you're here. Hit the bell so you don't miss it when it comes. And shout out to everybody who saw the notification on their phone and jumped in. It was good seeing you. Nice chit chatting with you. All that good stuff. I'm gonna leave the next 2 minutes open to questions. All right, first question. Am I getting the Gear S4? I'm going to attempt to. I'm going to attempt to. I'm gonna try to get it for free, and well, I'm gonna set out to get it for free. And if I get it for free, then that's the move. If I don't get it for free, I'm not in no rush to get it. My Gear S, well, yeah, it's called the Galaxy. It's called the Galaxy Watch now. I almost checked myself. Yeah, so I'm getting all the watchness I need from my watch already. I don't need nothing else. It's not lacking for me in any way. The other day I was kind of pissed because the battery just kept dying. I couldn't even get a day, and I had to change something on there, and then I'm back to 2 to 3 days again. And as long as I get that, I'm good. So yeah. But now that I think about it, I may end up getting it anyway. Because the queen told me, she says, she's got the S2, the AT&T, well, the connected S2, and the band just keeps breaking on it because they did that stupid stuff with the band. It's the sport watch. But yeah, man, I'm probably, if I do, I'll get that one and give it this one. So who knows? But yeah, I'm definitely gonna attempt to get it for free. Yeah, the Frontier is the truth, man. The Frontier is the truth. Let's see. Yeah, any more questions? I'm on here for about another 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Samsung just changed your battery for free. Which device? And what was wrong with your battery? Poppy shoes? Poppy shoes SP? But yeah, they do that. If I'm not mistaken, they do that with within the 1 year. If you got that 1 year manufacturer's warranty on there, they normally do that for you. They did that even when the phones had removable batteries. If your thing started to have issues, within that first year, they get you right. And so, no surprise that they still taking care of their people. That's what's up. It's definitely a good thing to hear. Frontier dead after 4 hours. Oh yeah. That's terrible. That's terrible. Dead after 4. Yeah, my watch was dying crazy fast. I had to go in and I changed. But one thing that was killing my watch, I had that always on feature, and that was just a drain. And then there was an update that had messed it up, and then I had no space because I fill these things up with voice recordings. That's probably my main my main purpose is notifications, voice recordings, and Find My Phone. When do I think I'll drop the Bixby video? You know what? I will not drop that video until it makes it on my to-do list. And as of right now, I'm going to create a task. Man, I gotta change this wallpaper. I love this wallpaper, but it's not gonna work. Like, so peep this. My wallpaper is, because people don't know how to pray, my wallpaper is Jesus teaching folks how to pray, red letters. And I was like, let me just put that there. So anyway, yeah, it doesn't work because when I go to things like my to-do list, I can't read none of this crap. Yeah, I can't read none of this stuff. So anyway, yeah, man, we're gonna change that real quick. But I'm putting that on my to-do list, making that Bixby video, because yo, I made money off of Bixby. Like they paid me to use Bixby. I was like in the top 1,000%, top 1,000 people of using Bixby when I first got this phone. It was crazy, and I got a lot of points. But yeah, aside from that, it just turns your phone into your slave. Like it's a slave. It's like the things that you normally do, it will do them for you. Um, and you can program your own commands and stuff like that. Like one of mine is open money machine. I gotta speak better. Open money machine. Yeah, and it opens my Google AdSense off rip. So like, yeah, man. You just program it with things that you want to do. You can say certain things, whatever you want to do is super dope. But I'll make that video, and as of right now, before I even change my wallpaper, I'm just gonna add it on my list of things to do, and that way it'll get done. Don't know when, but it'll get done. Create Bixby video. Because to be honest, the reason why I have not posted on this channel is because literally everything that I do in life is far more beneficial than, far more immediately beneficial to the progress of my life than spending time doing this stuff here. Because like I spent a lot of time, like those videos, some of the ones, like I like the ones, but I didn't have to edit. I just set the product down and just talk and let it go. That I could do all day. All day. But those are usually like initial rundowns. Like a dive in is like, you know, something different. Like my favorite videos I did was one like the hands-on unboxing or whatever. Like I like those, but those are so long. I like to cut the times. Like I like to go through all the features. Like when I get to watch and I just go through every little feature. Those videos are long. I shouldn't have to edit them, but sometimes I like to edit them to make them shorter for you guys. And then my other favorite videos like the when I did the 7 dope features from the Note 7 or whatever phone that was. Love those type of videos, man. Love them. I had one so crazy for the S8, and y'all should hate me for not releasing it. I think Miji saw a little bit of it. Excuse me. I think Catwoman saw a little bit of it. But yeah, like those type of videos, they just take too much time. More time than I'm willing to spend. But I mean, I guess I have all the time in the world, to be honest. Nothing else I do requires my time. It's just I put it in places where I want it to go. But yeah, with all that being said, I got the Create Bixby video task right there. It'll get done. And yeah, matter of fact, I'm going to go back to it and I'm going to add a reminder on it. I'm going to put a reminder so if it's not done within the next 2 or 3 days, a reminder will pop up. Let's do Monday. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm still on here for a couple more minutes, man. If that, any more questions, go ahead and drop them. I'm hitting the line right now just to see if there's anything I missed. Let's see. Note 9 rap review. Ooh. Miji, Catwoman, did you see the beginning of the video? Did you see the beginning of the unpack? It was the update. Oh, Papa said it was the update. Yep. Prodigal Son, what it do? Yeah, and if you don't use Bixby, I guarantee you, after my video, you will at least use it for one thing. I was gonna say for 2 to 3 things, but you will at least use it for one thing, and that one thing you will use it every day. Every day. Every time that you use your phone, if you use it for one day, you will use that one thing. At least one of them. I don't know what it'll be, but it's just so many things that if you don't use it, you're just making your life harder for no reason. When your phone is a slave that works for you, and all you gotta do is just tell it what to do, and it has to do it. Yeah, it worked cool. Yeah, I didn't see the beginning of the unpack. I gotta watch the beginning of the unpack, cause what I actually told you, it was I think they mentioned it was gonna be in there, Catwoman, but I don't know. But you're right. I have to do that. And the concept I got for it is crazy, but pretend that you never heard that. Need to try Bixby out at work. Cool, man. So look, it was super fun. It's good to see you guys again. I had just got done praying. I was like, I'm gonna get all this stuff done today. And then I look up and I see, oh wait, the note's coming out today. Or they announcing the note today. I was like, man, I gotta watch this real quick. And I was like, you know what? Let's just get back online. We're gonna do a live stream. We're gonna see what the people up to. We're gonna chit chat with them for a minute. We're gonna watch it together. And yeah. Oh, before I dip, I just wanted to say what my favorite things were. I took some notes. I always take notes when I'm doing these unpacks or watching them period just to just see what's there. There we go. Whatever you're doing. Oh, my favorite thing. I gotta test it though. They say this all day battery. Because to be honest, I do get an all day battery on mine just the way that I use it. Um, I don't have it on full performance mode ever because I'm not never doing anything where I need full performance. If anything, I need this thing not to die. So I mean, even worst case scenario, at the end of the day, if I'm about to be out of there, nowhere near a charger, I always always put it on that maximum power saving mode. My phone never dies during the day. It never dies on me. Um, it may die when I'm asleep, but it never dies when I'm awake. So all day battery, that's dope. I would love to see how that works. And I guess the storage, I like how they got the storage options. You know, you get up to 1 terabyte with the SD card. That's beautiful. That better processor on there. I mean, I don't necessarily need it for anything, but you know, I still get by just fine with my Note 7. With my Note 5, with my Note 4, I still get by just fine. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, I get by just fine. It's not my preferred thing. There's so many things that the 5 does better, but since the 5, I felt like I don't need another phone. Um, the only real problem I had with the 5 was there was no SD card. You know what I'm saying? Now moving up to the 7, I have no problem. I'm streaming off of my Note 7 right now. I have no problems with that phone. I just need a new S Pen for it because the one I got is all wigged out. But yeah, moving forward, the stereo speakers, I like that, and they from AKG, they've been doing a really good job. I like my little buds that they came with. Yeah, the intelligent camera stuff is kind of cool, and I like the S Pen. The S Pen finally. Do you not know what we're about to do with that S Pen? Bluetooth capability. Come on now. They opening up that. Come on, they opening up the SDK for we can just dive up in there and do whatever. 5 camera looks awful. Yes, it does. The Note 5 camera is we gotta say this. It's trash in comparison to something else that's better. But it's still a really good camera. When I got that camera, I was like, man, I'm taking pictures of everything. Everybody who saw my pictures, like, man, your pictures are crazy. Your pictures are crazy. It's just trash. It's not even trash. It's just not nearly as good in comparison to the new stuff. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't make it bad. That doesn't make it bad. It just makes it not as good in comparison to the new stuff. But that's because we becoming spoiled, man. We becoming spoiled. I'm gonna tell you one thing, man. Listen, when I retired and I became a free man and had 100% control over all my time, life was the most beautiful thing in the world. And then I ran into one thing, like I had no problems whatsoever, none. I couldn't even find the problem with anything. Man, the first problem that I encountered was like the smallest thing in the world. I can't even remember what it was, but I entirely overreacted to it. I was pissed, like pissed beyond belief. I couldn't even fully control how mad I was. I was just mad as hell. Then I had to think, I was like, bro, why are you so mad, bro? Like, you put up with way more stuff than this for way longer amounts of time. It was something that happened for like 5 seconds. And I was just mad. Why was I so mad? Because what I was used to at the time was just beautiful bliss, perfect life. And it was just that one tiny ounce of some bullcrap incorporated into my perfect life pissed me off. It was terrible, but it wasn't bad at all. Kind of like that 9 camera looking at a 5 camera. It's like, this is terrible, but it's not that bad. We just looking at it from a spoiled perspective. Like, we so used to all this good that we look at the bad like it's terrible. But man, that ain't nothing. Ain't even nothing. Anyway, so yeah, the S Pen though, man, the S Pen. Real talk, if they bring back functionality to the S Pen, like when I had my, I think it was my Note 2, they had an app called S Pen Gesture or something like that, where you could program when you hold the button and draw a shape, whatever the shape was. Like, say for instance, I could draw an S and that'll open up my YouTube studio. I draw a Y, that'll open up YouTube. I draw a C, it'll open up camera. Whatever you want to draw, like, you make these little shapes. Now you can still do it, but it's required for you to root your phone. And it was back then, but I'm not rooting because I get rid of all the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? But if they just let me do stuff like that, come on, man. Let that pen do more stuff. And the fact that we're linking it with Bluetooth, man, that's a big deal. And I think it's a bigger deal than most of you guys realize. Significantly a bigger deal than most of you guys realize. It essentially turned into a mouse in a sense, but a mouse that you can link to other programs. Like, you can do, it has more functionality than just dragging and just clicking. Like, it becomes a it becomes more of a tool. Let's not speak over the top. Let's just say it becomes more of a tool. How much of a tool? It's entirely dependent on what these developers do with it. I have plans myself, so yeah, I'm glad that that's happening, and that just changed. That just changed the game. That alone made me not even give a damn about the S series, because I love the S series phones. I always use it as like a side phone, if that, but I hate it as a side phone because, like, say if I'm using it and say my note died or whatever, now I'm handicapped because I can't use the pen. So it's like, more reason for me not to use it, because I'm gonna fall more in love with that pen. And yeah, it's no point for me to even try to do something like that. Now the question is, does it only Bluetooth pair with the Note series phone? Because if it doesn't, then this is what they've been talking about for the past few years, which is, a pen that works on all the Galaxy phones. Now, if they make that happen, I'll pull my S7 Edge back out. I don't even know. I was just playing with that the other day. Time out. You gotta look at this, man. Look how this man be sleeping. Oh, you gonna wake up now? He be knocked out, man. His head be looking broke. This man is hilarious. But yeah, by far the best thing about the phone is the new stuff that you can do with the pen. Let me tell it. Like that just gave me life. The updated Samsung DeX is cool. My problem with it is it didn't have a slot for USB, and I'm like, why would I be so happy about that? Like, I mean, I guess it's cool because the phone has, the phone takes over the mouse capabilities, and most people use the USB port on their DeX for the mouse, and I guess that's cool. But I use it for way more than the mouse. I plugged a lot of different things into it. I plugged the interface into it to record, like studio quality recording through Bandcamp. So I'm like, I guess that's for on the go type of thing. That's the on the go DeX. They're not completely replacing the other DeX because it doesn't have the capability. There's no audio output. Like this doesn't have a 3.5 millimeter. You got to get the audio through the HDMI, but there's no way that little piece can replace this or the new DeX. You know what I'm saying? The not so new DeX, the one that's newer than the original DeX 2.0. But yeah, it was nice to see that they have something small that's essentially just an MHL adapter. I can't even think as to why I would use that over. I'll give you an example. I wouldn't even use that over this. This is basically that same thing. I can charge my device, I can run my HDMI, and I got a USB port. And how y'all saw that on my screen, it was just plugged into my my Tab S Pro or Tab Pro S, whatever that thing is called. Tab S Pro, whatever it's called. You know what I'm saying? I had it plugged into there. But I do the same thing with my phone. I just plug it into the phone, plug in the where's my HDMI at? Plug in the HDMI. And then you should be able to see all my notes that I was taking. But yeah, I don't know how good it looks. Anyway, yeah, so that's what I've been doing this whole time, using something like this. And whatever the cost is of that, I guess the big benefit of DeX is that you get the desktop experience. So yeah, but depending. I kind of just talked myself out of what I just said, but depending on the cost, I go back and forth with this because the desktop experience is lovely. It's beautiful. It's amazing. You can run multiple apps. You can just do so much with it. So, I mean, it depends on what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? And, hey, thanks for the option. It's dope. But, yeah, I don't think I necessarily... I'd get it depending on... If the price is good, I'll get it. Am I getting the Tab S for a tablet? I don't know. I don't know. I have... To be honest, I have no need for a tablet right now. Keep in mind, I have all the other ones except I didn't even get the Tab S3. I had no need for it. I had absolutely no need for a Tab S3. I have my Note Pro. I've got a Tab S2. All the other ones that they have. I got the Tab S. I got a bunch of Tab S's. I think I got 3 Tab S's. The 8.4 and 2 10.5s. Yeah, I have no need. I have no need for that tablet. So I don't see me getting it. Like, it's not gonna add functionality to my life. Like, all the stuff that I would do on that tablet, I can do perfectly fine on my Note. And at the moment, I will be using my Note 8 and my Note 7. So it's like, if I use one as just a tablet, it's probably gonna be my Note 7, and I got everything that I need right there. So I don't know. Are you guys getting it? What would you do with it? Like, what would you, if you have a Note? So let's ask the question real quick. Let's hang out for a minute. If you have the Note 8, let's just say that if you have a Note, even a Note 7 still, why would you get a tab? 4. No, let's make it very specific. If you have a Note 8, why would you get a tab S4? No, let's make it even more specific. If you have a Note 8 and any other tablet right now from Samsung, that's not trash, not old, just up to date. You know what I'm saying? An up to date tablet with the Super AMOLED screen. Not for screen purpose. You got one that's already got a good screen. Let's just say even all the way back to the original Tab S 8.4 or the 10.5. Why would you get a Tab S4? If you would say yes, and if the answer is yes, then why? If not, then say no, and why would you say no? You know what I'm saying? If you want to answer, because I'm thinking in my head right now, because it looked cool and everything, and I would like to use my pen on the bigger screen, and that's the only reason I would think something right there. Okay, here's my answer. Yes, I would. Why would I? It would have to be dependent on it being an international cellular version, the one that I can actually pop my SIM card in and use it as a phone. I would get that device if it was, what's the size? They're using like, what size is it, a 9.7 now? I could do a 9.7. I could do a 9.7. I could do a 9.7, or if there's a smaller one, the international version that has the phone app that I can actually put my SIM card in and use it full-fledged as a phone. I can use the S Pen on it and all that good stuff like that. I would get that. And I would swap out between, I would operate off my SD card, mainly all the things I need on the SD card, and I would swap out between my Note 8 and that. But I still keep my Note 8 with me at all times. And that's the only reason I would get that tablet. Maybe just to watch a lot of YouTube. That's a good idea. Bigger screen. Yeah. Yo, our power went out yesterday. We had like this storm, and I got these little power supplies that are portable. So I plugged in a lamp. My lamp had another power block on it. I plugged a surge protector into that. Plugged up all our phones. You know what I'm saying? And then we was just watching YouTube off of the phone. And I was like, you know what? This ain't that bad. I could sit here and watch YouTube off of my Note all day if I wanted to. Yeah, I remember when I first got the Note 2. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God, this screen is so huge. This screen is insanely large. I was like, I don't even need nothing else. Like, and then just to look back at that Note 2 and then to look at this now, it's like, let's see, where's that Note 2 at? I don't even know if it's in here. There it is. To look at this difference right here, this is crazy. Let's see if I can hold this right. So you look at the size difference from the screen. This isn't fair because I can't get you to see it clearly, but the size difference from the screen is just insane. It's a big difference. If I can cut it on real quick, let's see. It's just a big difference, man. It's like a big difference. And this was more than enough. Like, watching on this thing was like, man, are you kidding me? This is huge. Look at the size of it next to my face. This is huge. All you gotta do is just put it close. And when you put a screen close to you, it's the equivalent of a big screen being back there. So, yeah. But it is nicer. A bigger screen is always nicer. We can't lie about that. So, that's a really good reason. I get it just to watch YouTube on. And then the fact that it works with Dex now too. Come on. You just got a tablet and you got a computer. You know what I'm saying? Because Dex turns your device into a computer. if you know how to do what you're doing, or if you just look on YouTube, you can see that you can actually run Windows off of that bad boy through a remote desktop if you wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got good internet speeds, you are good. You are good. And yeah, that's a powerful device. Yeah, I mean, you would get it because for the longest, like, this is the first with a Tab Pro S or whatever this is called, the black one. That was the first laptop that I had bought in a long time because I had been operating off of tablets for so long. Like, I use my tablets as laptops, you know what I'm saying? And I had no problems. Like, still to this day, my Note Pro, I haven't found a tablet that made me even go crazy like my Note Pro did, because how big that screen is, man. And it's got an S Pen that slides into it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to attach it on the side. I carry it somewhere else. It slides into the device. And yeah, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. But yeah, what time is it? Yeah, 12:43 on the East Coast. Breakover, gotta go. Yo, she said still rocking the president be sweet. I almost pulled that from the internet the other day. That's funny. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I might just leave it up there. But yeah, man, it was good seeing all of you guys in the comment section. Good chit chatting with you, and it was fun to watch my next phone. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see that part with you. We tuned in a little late. If y'all want to go back and watch the stream, feel free to go ahead and do it. It's really just us watching, kicking and talking nonsense. This part is the special part. I like this part when we get to talk. But yeah, man. Hey, thanks for staying a part of the channel. It's good to see you guys when I see you guys. All love to then. Oh, Tab S4 for Black Friday. That'll be a good thing. Wait on it. Or just go get it now. Whichever one you want to do. But you want to get that good price, you wait on it. Peace.